Thank you. Thank you. You see on the picture of my parents when they were married, and my father's name is Edward Keave Kehai Ali'i Okamoku, which means Edward from the district of the king, Keave, on the Big Island. Kaio is our family name. So you might notice pretty soon when they play the slides and the music, my father loved Hawaii, and he loved Hawaiian music. And Izzy, who will be singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, that was one of his favorite musicians and one of his favorite songs. I'm just going to tell you a couple of stories, just 2 stories, not too long. We're not going to talk story like we would in Hawaii, which would take a really long time. I mean, you'd be here like till tomorrow, and I might not be done yet. So 2 short stories. Daddy loved family, and you will see that in some of the photos that I was able to get that are on the screen. He loved his children. He loved his grandchildren. Sounds very similar to Mike as a father, as a grandfather. He loved to nurture us and advise us, support and encourage us in everything that we did. And that was true for his grandchildren too. So you'll see them in Hawaii that he loved. One of the things that I was able to do with my father was research on our family in Hawaii. And we had this magical, synchronistic moment when we were in Hawaii doing research. We went to the Bishop Museum. Oh no, it's Tuesday, it's closed. Oh no, here comes this woman to the door. She opens the door. How you folks, right? So Hawaiian. Come in, come in. Oh, you want to do research on your family? Here are some picture books from an anthropologist who documented Hawaiian people on the Big Island of Hawaii. Sit down, look at the pictures, right? So we're looking through the pictures. All of a sudden, there's a picture of a man who looks exactly like my father. And it was my dad's dad, my grandfather. It had him, Moi Kauhana, who is my grandmother, and 2 of his brothers when they were young. Now this is so magical because my father has no pictures of his parents. So now we have pictures of his parents. And you might imagine we all cried. We all cried. The lady who was showing us the book, she cried. I mean, it's like what happens in Hawaii. You just have joy and you comes out of your eyes, right? So the other story I want to tell you is my dad loved to stay fit, and he was a runner. And he ran in many races. He would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, run 3 miles before he went to work. Then he ran in so many races, but I learned something about my father that I didn't know. He was a streaker. And the reason I found out was because he had a t-shirt from the Bear Buns Fun Run that was co-sponsored by the nudist colony in Spokane. My daddy, my father. Oh, really? Yes, it's true. And his grandson, 20 years later, he was a streaker. He did the Fun Bun Run too. So these are my roots. I'm not taking off my clothes for you, though. So, as I said, in a few minutes, you're going to hear the song, you're going to see pictures of Daddy. You'll see what he loved so much. His family, Hawaii, the islands. Thank you, Erin. Erin has these amazing pictures that she pulled of Hawaii. You'll see lava. I mean, Daddy had a deep respect for Madame Pele and the lava flows because, of course, they built the Hawaiian Islands, right? So you'll see all of these things, and you'll come to know him and what he loved and treasured. And I think of him now, always, somewhere over the rainbow, that's over the big island of Hawaii. His spirit is up there. I feel him in my heart all the time. So you may play the music and roll the screenshot.
Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I,
Aloha, Daddy. Thank you. And next, you will have the pleasure of hearing about Raymond and his father.